What's going on YouTube? Marcel Boatwright, and in this video we're going to be talking about some of the best reasons to move to North Carolina. So one of the best reasons to move to North Carolina is the cost of living. So comparatively speaking, of course, North Carolina is one of the cheaper areas to live in, especially if you're comparing it to New York, San Francisco, Miami, or Atlanta. North Carolina is very cheap to live in. I'm going to be comparing three different cities of North Carolina: Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham area, as well as Fayetteville, just primarily because that's where I am servicing and where I live. So with bedrooms for Charlotte, North Carolina, the average for one bedroom apartment is $1,169 all the way up to $1,671 for a one bedroom apartment in the city square. For Raleigh, North Carolina, a one bedroom apartment can range from $1,024 all the way to $1,424 for a one bedroom apartment in the city square. And then for Fayetteville, rents here are a lot lower, but a one bedroom apartment will begin at roughly $720 and it'll go upwards of $860 for one bedroom in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now these rates are fairly low compared to other cities like New York, San Francisco, Atlanta, Miami, so on and so forth. So a one bedroom apartment in New York averages from $2,171 all the way upwards of over $3,000 for a one bedroom apartment in New York City. San Francisco is also on the high end, ranging from $2,477 on the low end upwards of $2,900 for a one bedroom apartment. So comparing these apartments and the rent prices of North Carolina cities compared to the highest cost of living areas, of course, in America, yes, North Carolina is cheap. It's not the cheapest area, but for East Coast cities and how big and how much growth is forecasted, these properties are great places to live and it's very affordable. I'm also going to be talking about three bedroom apartments. So for a three bedroom apartment in Charlotte, North Carolina, it'll range from $1,900 upwards of $3,000. Raleigh, North Carolina, it's $1,600 all the way up to $2,300 on average. And then for Fayetteville, North Carolina, it's cheapest of all, of course, $1,200 all the way to $1,300 for roughly a three bedroom apartment, which is, I'm comparing to New York, and New York for a three bedroom apartment, it's going to range you from $3,000 to $4,000. And then for San Francisco, a three bedroom apartment is going to range you from $4,400 all the way upwards of $6,500 from what I've seen. So yeah, these numbers are comparatively very low, comparing it to San Francisco and New York. Another one of the best reasons to be living in North Carolina is we have an actual 4 seasons. Compared to a lot of the country where they only have one season, like Florida, it's always hot. Hawaii, practically the same way. New York, yeah, you have 4 seasons, but you don't get to see the trees, you don't get to see a lot of the things that you would in North Carolina. So in North Carolina, yes, we do have hot summers. It gets upwards of 100 degrees here. It's fairly humid, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's great to go to the beach. You can go to the mountains. You can get away, do whatever you need to. Spring, very polleny. I have allergies, and spring I am always messed up. So if you have allergies, be aware of that before moving. Winters aren't all cold. For example, this past Christmas, I was outside in a t-shirt and shorts playing outside with kids' Christmas presents and whatnot. But then literally a week later, we got forecasted sleet and snow. So, you know, it's wishy-washy, but that's North Carolina, Fayetteville weather for you. So be prepared for that as well. So, and then we have fall. So fall is a crazy, awesome time. It's personally my favorite season. And in North Carolina, it's beautiful. You can see all the leaves change, the leaves falling in the breeze, so on and so forth. Weather's finally starting to get cooler from summer. It's not too bad yet. And, you know, you got those cold flashes, but for the majority of the time, you're going to get roughly 60, 70 degrees in the fall time. Another reason to be moving to North Carolina is it's a one-stop shop. So North Carolina is beautiful. You have mountains, you have lakes, you have the beach, you have cities. You have basically everything you would need in one state, literally. It's perfect for outdoor activities. It's for, you know, you can go fishing, you can go hiking, you can go skiing in the mountains, you go camping, you can go kayaking, whitewater rafting, Mountain biking is huge here. You can go surfing. Granted, the waves here aren't as good as they would be in Hawaii or California, but I mean, they're good for novice level surfers. So you could basically do everything you want to outdoor wise in North Carolina, and you wouldn't even have to travel far. Let's say I want to go to the mountains, less than 2 hours away. If I want to go to the beach, 2.5 hours one way. It's not too bad. And basically you just plan a weekend trip, get away and see something completely different every single weekend. So another thing, growth. Specifically Raleigh-Durham area is #2 rated the best city to live in America. That is for job market, that's for housing, that's for healthcare, insurance, so on and so forth. So everything lumped into one, Raleigh-Durham is one of the best places in America to live in currently. So if you're an outdoorsy person, if you like going outside and exploring new places without having to drive a long distance, if you like a state that has 4 different seasons, actual 4 different seasons, North Carolina is the place for you. If you want a place that's growing, has a good, vibrant economy, a good job market with a lot of growth and prosperity to look forward to, North Carolina is the place for you. If you want a place to where you can go to the beach one weekend, you can go to the mountains the next, you can go to a lake and go kayaking, then North Carolina is the place for you. If you don't like pollen, North Carolina may not be the best spot, but that could be different in the mountain areas. I'm not in the mountain areas. I'm from Fayetteville. And if you want a fairly cheap, nothing too expensive, nothing too cheap, place to live, then North Carolina is the place to you. It has rated below the national average in cost of living. And yeah, it's fair prices. Of course, prices are increasing. And I hope y'all love it here. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, let me know in the comments below. This is a very short video. I do apologize. I was fairly busy this week. But till next time, YouTube, I hope you all have a great day. If you're getting snow or getting forecast to snow, be safe, and peace and love, baby. Till next time.